Namaste everyone. Welcome to our today's yoga practice for strength and flexibility. This is going to be a powerful 30 minutes workout, mainly targeting your abductor and core muscles, and will help you to improve your muscle strength and flexibility. The poses are little challenging and there will be fun transitions in between, which will keep your body active and mind alert and watchful throughout the practice. So if you're ready, let's get started. Sit in half lotus with a long spine. Keep your eyes closed. Start growing awareness into your body and take a couple of deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Then slowly open your eyes. Inhale, lift both arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands towards your heart. Inhale, this time open your arms wider with a slight arch in your back. Exhale, bring your hands forward straight in front of you. Repeat. Inhale, open your arms wider, open your heart center up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands forward straight in front of you, rounding your back here. And then back to initial position. Inhale, raise those arms up again. On an exhale, put your right hand on your left knee and bend towards the right side, keeping your left hand stretched over your left ear. Inhale, take those arms up. Exhale, now put your left hand on your right knee and bend towards the left side. Breathe deeply here. One more time, inhale up. Look up towards the sky. Exhale, right hand on your left knee and gently bend towards the right side, warming up those obliques here. Inhale, arms up, gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, bend towards the left side and make sure you're not lifting your right hip off the floor. Deep inhale up and exhale down. Now open your legs in butterfly pose. Keep your spine long and erect here. Inhale, reach those arms up to the sky. On an exhale, bring your hands down. You can either rest your elbows on the floor or stretch those arms straight towards the front of your mat. Breathe deeply here. Inhale and exhale. Then slowly come back. Interlace those fingers. Stretch your arms higher up towards the sky. Then bring your knees together. Your left hand over your knees and right hand goes back behind your hip and gently twist your torso to the right side. Release from the pose. Come into butterfly pose again, interlacing those fingers higher up towards the sky. Feel that nice stretch of the spine here. Then bring your knees together. Wrap your right hand around and left hand back behind your hip. Now twist your torso to the left side. Breathing deeply here. Inhale and exhale. Come back. Open into butterfly again, interlacing those fingers higher up towards the sky. Then interlace those fingers behind towards your back and release all the way down into your mat. Try to touch your forehead to the floor. Give a nice warmth to your shoulders here. and then lift up and release. Inhale and exhale. Now come into tabletop here. Let's give some more warmth to the shoulders and hands here before preparing our body for further powerful sequences. Stay connected to your breathing. Inhale and exhale, go all the way forward into high plank position. Go into Chaturanga. Then lift up into an upward facing dog, contracting your hip muscles here and opening your heart center up to the sky. Then press back to downward facing dog again. Bend your knees and hop forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring your hands towards your heart. We'll take a moment here before we start to work out a little harder. Bring calmness to your mind and allow your body and mind to feel your inner strength and confidence that has come all the way through your continuous practice and efforts. Then slowly open your eyes, lift your arms up and release into forward fold. Inhale, head up. Exhale, step your right leg back. Now lift your arms up to hook into eagle arms, preparing your body for the lunge squats. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale up, exhale, bend. Inhale up, exhale, bend. Keep going. And you want to make sure that you keep those hips squared towards the front of your mat. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. And few more. Keep going. And hold into the high lunge for few counts. Then exhale, drop your right knee to the floor, lifting both arms up to the sky, feeling a nice stretch in your hamstrings and quads and lower back here. Then drop your both hands back to the floor and lift your right leg towards the back of your mat, keeping the right foot pointed and both knees straight here. Hold the pose, concentrating more on the balance here. Then bring the leg down and lift your hands and right leg off the floor. Hands straight up and right leg folded from the knee. Then put your right foot on the lift of your left thigh. Take the right hand back to grab the right toe. Inhale, and as you exhale, bend forward to go into half bound lotus intense pose. If grabbing the toe is challenging for you, then just keep your both hands down to the floor. Hold the pose strongly here and keep breathing. Then inhale, head up. Exhale, gradually come up from the pose and release. Repeat on the left side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Look up. Step your left leg back. Hook those arms into eagle arms. And then start doing the lunge squats. Inhale, exhale, keep going. 3, 4, 5, extend and bend. Extend up and bend down. And few more to go. Beautiful. Now hold the high lunge here. Keep your back leg straightened from the knee. Then slowly drop the back knee to the floor. Take your arms up and gaze up towards the sky, allowing your hips to sink in and forward. Then exhale, release your hands down to the floor and now lift your left leg towards the back of your mat. Feel that nice stretch on your back and leg muscles here. Keeping the back foot pointed. Then bring the leg down and lift it off the floor. Get the knee closer. Hold the left foot and put it higher on the right thigh. Take the left arm behind to grab the toe. A deep inhale here. And as you exhale, fold yourself all the way down, keeping your mind watchful here to find the balance. Breathe deeply through the nose here. Concentrate on the balance and breathing. Head up, slowly come up and release the pose. Then inhale, raise your arms up towards the sky with a slight arch in your back. Then folding all the way down again. And now from here, step your right leg back to go into Warrior One. Take both arms up to the sky. Be sure to align your left knee over your left ankle and right leg extended and stretched from the knee. Keep your gaze up towards your thumb and breathe deeply and evenly. Then inhale and exhale, go into side angle pose. Your left arm reaches the ground and right arm extends overhead and forward, stretching the side of the body. Remember, these standing poses helps you to improve your balance. Then slowly bring the hand down. Then take the left leg back to come into a side plank, bringing your weight over to the right hand and reaching the top arm up towards the sky. If keeping the gaze up towards the left hand is difficult, then just keep looking straight. Now extend the top arm to the front of your mat, lifting your body even more higher and then folding your left leg to sit on your mat. Interlace your fingers under your left foot. Lift it up straight. Inhale. Hold the pose for a few counts here. Lengthening your spine. And as you exhale, bring the leg closer to you. Keep your feet pointed and hips grounded to the floor. You can simply grab your toes here if you need to. Inhale, then exhale, drop your leg back to the floor. Now lengthen your spine as you inhale and take those arms up towards the sky, and exhale, go into a seated forward bend here. With every in-breath, keep lengthening through the front of your torso, and with each out-breath, try to go deeper into the pose. Inhale, come up. Exhale, get back to the center of your mat into high plank. And let's do some slow motion mount climbers here. Inhale, get the right knee closer. Exhale, back to plank. Bring forward, back to plank. Bring forward, back to plank. Inhale, get the knee closer. Exhale, back to plank. Keep going. Inhale, exhale, almost done. Inhale, exhale, get the knee closer and back to plank. Now hold here and completely engage your core, then go to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, opening your heart muscles here. Exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Take a moment here before we switch to the same sequence on the other side. Now step your right foot forward to come into Warrior One. On an inhale, flexing the right knee at a 90-degree angle and reaching your arms up to the sky. A deep exhale here, then breathe evenly into the pose. Remember to keep your back leg stretched and straightened from the knee. Then release the pose. Drop your right hand to the floor and take the left arm over to get into side angle pose. Keep your chest lifted up and back. Here you wanna make sure that your chest, hips and legs are in a line. Deep breathly and evenly into the pose, then release. Drop the hands to the floor. Inhale and exhale. Step your right leg back to get into side plank pose. Keep the core muscles tightly engaged here to find the balance. A reminder here to look straight if keeping the gaze up towards the right hand is difficult. Then reach your upper arm towards the front, then drop your right leg to sit back on the floor. Lock your fingers under your right foot. Lift it up higher. Inhale. Holding for a few counts here. Maintain the length in your spine. And exhale, bring it closer to you. Keep the feet pointed and stretched from the knee. Take deep breathing here. Release. Then a deep inhale here. Take those arms up towards the sky, and on exhalation, go for a seated forward bend. Remember, with each exhalation, try to go more deeper into the pose. You can look straight or try rooting your forehead to your shin. Then slowly come up, inhale, and exhale, come over to a high plank again. Hold, then drop your elbows down, keeping the core active and engaged, and start dipping your hip to right and left. Continue to breathe and work on strengthening your core and obliques here. Keep going. Beautiful. Dip right, dip left, right and left. Feel your obliques here. Then inhale, exhale, get back to high plank, chaturanga. Lift up into upward facing dog. And then release to downward facing dog. Few deep breathings here and allowing your tailbone to reach up higher towards the sky. Inhale, lift your left leg to come into three-legged dog and exhale, step it forward into high lunge. Inhale, raise those arms up towards the sky and then breathe evenly into the pose. And we'll do a fun transition here. Slightly turn your left foot towards the front to get into a half squat pose. Keep your back as straight as possible here. Then sit back on your hips. Inhale, grab your left ankle with your right hand, and as you exhale, bend all the way to your right side, extending the left arm over to catch the right foot or ankle. A very good stretch here to feel those obliques. Keep your navel tucked in and hips grounded to the floor. Release, then sit up straight again. Turn your body to the front of your mat to go into pigeon pose. On a deep inhale, lift your chest higher. And exhale, bend all the way forward, releasing your head to the floor. Stay connected to your breathing and note that this is one gentle way for opening the hips and relaxing the back muscles. Come up, tuck the back toe under and return to high plank again. Pull the navel into the spine, connecting with that core. Lift your left leg off the floor, lower it down, then take the same leg behind your left leg to come into dancer's bridge pose. Lift your hip higher here and then back to plank with left leg up. Exhale, leg down, move to dancer's bridge again. This will give a nice opening to your chest muscles. Back to one-legged plank, lower the leg down. Be sure to contract your hip muscles here. Beautiful, then come to dancer's bridge again. Keep moving. One-legged plank, lower it down. Back to dancer's bridge here. Keep the left arm over your left ear. One last time. One-legged plank, lower the leg down. Holding the dancer's bridge here for few deep breathings. Keep your hip lifted up higher. Back to one-legged plank. Hold. Then go to chaturanga. Lift up into upward facing dog and slowly press back to downward facing dog. Now inhale, lift your right leg up to go into a three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot forward. On inhalation, lifting those arms up into that high lunge pose. Make sure that your right knee is aligned over your right ankle. Then gradually release from the pose and turn your body to the left to get into a half squat pose. Deep breathings into the pose and feel nice opening of the hips here. Then lower your hips down to the floor. Inhale, and as you exhale, go into the side stretch. Hips grounded and navel deeply pulled into the spine. Keep your gaze up towards your right hand. Breathing deeply through your nose. Then sit up straight and turn your body towards the front to take the pigeon pose. Inhale deeply into the lungs. Open your heart center up to the sky and exhale, bend forward again, stretching those arms towards the front of your mat. Take deep breathings here and relieve the tension in your hips and any kind of stiffness in your lower back muscles. Feel the pose, then gradually release the pose. Come up, tuck your back toe under to come over to high plank again. Inhale, lift the right leg to come into one-legged plank, lower it down and then take it back to come into dancer's bridge. Inhale up, exhale down and back to dancer's bridge. Hips lifting up higher. Inhale up, exhale, lower the leg, back to dancer's bridge, giving good strength and flexibility to your spine here. Get into one-legged plank again, leg down, back to bridge. This pose provides a good strength to your arms and shoulders. Hold it, release. Come over to one-legged plank again, lower the leg, back to bridge, lifting up more higher and holding the pose here for a few breaths. Extending the right arm over. Then release, one-legged plank. Keep your navel tucked in. Go to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Drop your knees and sit back into Vajrasana. Slide your hands back, lift your ribcage higher up towards the sky and feel opening of the heart and chest muscles here. Then get all the way down into the child's pose to give some relief to your mind and body here. Keep yourself connected to the breathing. Inhale and exhale. Get up on your arms and lie down on your stomach. Keeping your legs shoulder width apart and hands extended and stretched towards the front. Inhale, lift those arms up and legs off the floor, keeping them fully stretched, strengthening your back and leg muscles here. This works greatly on your hip flexors. Exhale, lower the legs and hands back to the floor. One more time. Inhale, lift up again, opening your chest and heart here and drawing the tailbone in to go more deeper into the pose. Hold and release the pose. We are very near to the ending of this session. Take your hands back, lift up and turn to the left side, lowering your left elbow to the floor. Feet pointed and keep those hip and leg muscles completely engaged here. Then raise your right leg up and down, and then tap front, tap back, up. Lower it down, tap to the front and tap back. Keep that lower leg fixed to the ground and let your top leg keep moving. Tap back, lift up, lower it down, front and back. Lift up, lower the leg, tap front, tap back. Keep going, lift up, lower, front and back. Lift up, lower, front and back. Let your knees continue to face the front. Lift up, lower, front and back. Now fold the leg, grab the heel of your right foot and stretch it up to reach the flexibility here with the strength. Lower it down and now switch to the other side. I did not flip over as I wanted to show you the correct alignment from the back as well. Lift up higher, lower it down, tap front, tap back. Lift up, lower it down, tap to the front, tap to the back. Remember, when you lift up, it doesn't have to go too high. Tap front, tap back. Keep those hip and leg muscles completely engaged here. And keep moving. Few more to go. Lift up, lower, tap to the front, tap to the back. Lift up, lower the leg, front and back. Lift up, lower, front and back. Keep those feet pointed here. Lift up, lower, front to the back. Keep moving. Lift up, lower to the front and back. Then get the leg back. Grab the heel of your left foot and reach it up higher towards the sky. Then lower the leg back and we are done. Then slowly flip over to the other side and lie down straight on your back for some relaxation. Keep your feet pointed. Then get the right knee closer to the chest. Hold and let go of any tension in your leg. Inhale. And as you exhale, try to stretch the leg higher up towards the sky. Flex your right foot here and left foot pointed. Now inhale and as you exhale, cross your right knee over your midline to the floor on the left side of your body and stretch your right hand to the side. Keep your gaze over your right shoulder. Then slowly extend the right leg straight towards the same side and bend your left leg, pointing the left foot towards the right side of your mat. Hold your feet and pull them towards the opposite ends. This time keep your gaze up towards the sky. Then come back, lowering the hips and legs back to the floor and then switch to the other side. Bring your left knee closer to your chest. Hold it. Then catch the foot with your left hand and stretch it up towards the sky. You can slightly keep your knee bent here. Be sure that you keep yourself connected to the breathing. Get the leg down, then take your left foot closer to the right knee, cross it over to the right side and look towards the left side. But if it does not feel good on your neck, keep your gaze up towards the sky. Now fold the lower leg, straighten the upper leg and pull them with your hands towards the opposite ends. Breathing deeply through your nose. And here you can even keep your eyes closed to feel fully relaxed into the pose. Inhale and exhale. Now fold both the legs towards your chest. Wrap your elbows around. Tuck your navel in. And hold into the pose for a few deep breaths again. Now lower the legs down to the floor and relax into Shavasana. Allow your breathing to come back to normal levels as you relax. Remember, this is a process of purification. The negative thoughts will come by, but you don't have to immerse yourself in such thoughts. Direct your attention inward to your body and breath. Gradually, you will be able to master this state of relaxation. Thank you for joining me in today's practice. Be happy and stay healthy.